Okay, the one we're going to do tonight is the diamond, which is this one right here. Most of it is single crochet. There's 8 rows to do this thing. And I'm not going to do all the single crochet rows because we all know how to do that. But I will start with row number 1, which is single crochet. So you would do 3 rows of single crochet first. And it starts, well, depending on the pattern. In this particular case, it starts on the back. And you just single crochet across like you always do. And it'd be a good idea after you do a couple of rows to count, because the diamond takes the exact amount. And in this case, the exact amount is 17 stitches. So we definitely want to make sure when we get to row 3 of the single crochets, we have 17. But it'd be a better idea to do it in row 2. That way it doesn't affect the actual diamond when we start working it. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and go all the way across. And I believe this one right here. Now I'll chain 1 and turn, because that's what you'll do for your singles. Let's count and see if we have 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17. Now you would do 2 more rows of single crochet. So in here I've got all 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to start doing the diamond itself, and we're on the front side. You start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Count over 3 spaces, or 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. You go around the post and you do a slip stitch. Let me try again. There we go. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we want to count over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go in the 6th one around the post. I'll enlarge this a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. And you slip stitch this together. You chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you can either count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go in number 6. Or if you look at the stitch just above where you do the slip stitch and then count over 3, that would do the same thing. So I'm right here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. It's entirely up to you which way you want to count it. 1, 2, 3. Same thing, we count down from here. 1, 2, 3. And we slip stitch them together. 1, 2, 3. And then when you count over 3, you'll actually end in the last one, which is right here. Slip stitch them together. Now when we get ready to do the other half, we're going to do the other half of the diamond first before we do any single crochets. Let me move this back a little bit here. Okay, so you chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn your work. Now you're going to slip stitch in the same place as the top of your diamond. So you're going to single crochet there, and you're going to single crochet there, and you're going to single crochet here. I found if I turn it backwards and look, you can see where it's at. So you'll go behind and come out the other side, and it's exactly where the other, let me turn it, diamond connects. And you do a slip stitch, and you count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we'll go find the next one, which is right here. So we'll go around the post, bring the loop up and do a slip stitch. This one is kind of, I think, the hardest one to demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you slip stitch in the top of the first one that you did. So when you look at your work, you have something that looks like that. And the next thing we're going to do is the single crochets back behind here. See if the blue one might show it a little bit better. And you do it from the right side. Let me get this out of the way. So you chain 1, and you're going to do 5 single crochets, because that's how many spaces you have here. So I always make sure I go back here just to make sure I catch it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you chain 1. And then you chain 5 again. I don't know if that light's going to help or make it worse. We'll try for a minute. So we're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, I don't think it helps. 3, 4, 5. Now where the join is. Chain 1 and do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you slip stitch into the last one. I usually come over here and do it. I mean single crochet into the last one. So that way you've got your roll of single crochets behind your diamond. We're going to catch these after a couple of more rolls. So you chain 1, single crochet back, and you want to make sure you have 17. So we'll count as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to do a single crochet inside your chain 1. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and inside your chain 1. So that's 13, 14, 15. I see we got more than we need. So I'm going to decrease that one, make that one 16, and decrease that one and make it 17. So now we have 17. Chain 1. Okay, after you do that, then you want to do your last row of single crochets from front to back across the front. So that would be your third row of single crochets. Now we're going to connect this up here. I hope it shows pretty good. So you turn your work and do 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is the hardest thing to show. You pull up your diamond, turn it over this way, and you want to go into the back bar of the 4th chain. And it can be a challenge, but take your time and you'll be able to do it. And yarn over and slip stitch them together. So we do 7 chains. I'm sorry, not 7 chains. We're going to single crochet in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert your hook. Find the 4th one. Turn it. Pick up the back bar. Yarn over and slip stitch. I'm sorry, not slip stitch, single crochet. Now we're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert your hook. Find the 4th chain by turning it over and going in that back bar. yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, chain 1, then you finish the last 3. Well, there should be 3, I'm short 1. And then you chain 1 and turn. At this, and you see you've got your diamond made. At this point you would we go back to doing our chains again. I mean our single crochets. So we chain 1 and we single crochet across just 1 row. Six, 7. It's so easy to get off when you're doing this. That's why I always insist or encourage you to count as many rolls as possible as you work your way across. Now when you do it yourself and you have it in your lap, it's a lot easier to control. When you're trying to stand and do it, it's a little bit more of a challenge, and sometimes I don't finish an edge quite as nice as I should have, like I did here. But when you do it, I'm sure you'll have it laid very nicely. Okay, after you get your 17 stitches here, chain 1, turn your work. Now you're going to do a back ridge because you have the back of your work showing. So you do your slip stitch in the back loop, insert it, yarn over, pull it through, and do the same to the next one. You do this all the way across. This is going to make your ridge. I'll just do a few of them because you know how to do this, so there's no need for me to do the whole row. When you get to the end, chain 1, turn your work. Now you want to do a single crochet in the back loop, which is right here, just like we did before. So yarn over, bring it up, single crochet, go to the next bar or back loop, and pick them all up, and you crochet, and same again, count your work, make sure we still have our 17 stitches, so when we get ready to do the next pattern, we're all set and ready to go. And there's your ridge. So our last one in the samples, it will be the popcorn, and that will be my next one.